Hi, folks. Welcome to our annual episode on our trip to the North Maine Woods.
And it was a good trip. Bird numbers were great. They may have been down just a little bit from last year's 30-year high, but it was still very good.
Outstanding. A bonus this year was there were a lot of woodcock. We normally don't see a lot of woodcock in the northern part of the North Maine Woods, but this year we did.
So last year, Paul mentioned that we've gone almost exclusively to the GoPro cameras for recording. And they're really great for capturing the point, the flush, and the shot. However, things can happen. You forget to put the head cam on, you run out of battery or memory card life just at the most inopportune moment. So all of this happens on our hunt.
But we still did get plenty of good footage, didn't we?
I think so.
Yeah.
So last year we finished up our 2020 Tim Pond camp with me having a 4-bird flush. And all year long, Paul has been telling me that doesn't happen but maybe once in a lifetime. But this year, I ended up my 2021 hunt in the North Maine Woods with a 5-bird flush.
Yeah, she did. And you will see that later in the program. So enough talk. Let's get on with some action. We're going to start with Cordy on the ground.
Boy, she sure covers everything well. Cordy doesn't care how thick it is, she's in the cover. My little Cordy.
Dogs Afield, presented by Native Performance Dog Food, providing performance diets for the canine athlete, and brought to you in part by Pete Shoe Dryer, inventor of the footwear dryer, takes on the nuisance of foot odor. Thorogood footwear, made for hunters, by hunters since 1892. Tim Pond Wilderness Camps, the place you've been looking for but didn't know how to find. So, a rookie mistake. Cordy is working birds in the right-hand ditch of the road, and you can tell when they're working scent. And we had running birds, and she was working down slowly, and the rookie mistake is I didn't keep up with her. You know, you might think, well, she's going to point those birds, I'll catch up. Well, that doesn't happen very often, but so she goes down the road, and as you'll see at the bottom of the screen, you'll see a bird flying from right to left right across the road. If I had kept up with her, I would have had that perfect right to left shot, and I didn't get it. I was just too far away. So a rookie mistake.
Over there. Missed it. Might have been a little far for this 7-shot. So she was working scent in this ditch over here, and the birds flushed out in front of her. I didn't get a point on it, but she was working the scent, and unfortunately she wasn't able to pin the birds.
And after that rookie mistake, I did have a flush to the right that, I think there were a pair of birds running together. And I did miss that bird. But we had some action, we had some dog work, and that's what we're after.
Woo, woo. Cordy's on point. Whoop. Bird's running on her. We had a nice point. Bird's running on her. Bird just flushed. Ah. I don't know if we still have a point here or not. She's working scent.
And here's another rookie mistake. Cordy's working scent, and I'm right in the bush with her, and then she goes on point, and I hear Susan coming up the road walking, and so I just kind of duck. I was only about 15 feet off the road, so I kind of duck up on the road thinking a couple of things. Maybe the bird would flush and I could see it better, but I got up there, and then the bird did flush, and it flew right over my head. I didn't even have a chance to shoot. So that was a rookie mistake.
Easy now. Easy. She knows that bird's right out in front of her. She's looking for it. The bird's gonna flush way out in front of her, I think. Maybe not, we'll see. I'd love for her to be able to pen it. Whoa! Grouse just flew over my head.
He saw that.
Whoa!
No chasing.
And Cordy's on point. Oh. I'm sorry, girl. I knew you were on point. I'm sorry. I heard the beeper go off.
A real quick break for a message from a sponsor, and then we'll be right back with more upland bird hunting in the North Maine Woods. Whether you walk, run, hunt, or compete with your dog, Native Performance Dog Food offers the correct nutritional energy level. Native understands a dog's nutritional needs from puppy to senior and for any activity. That's why Native is different. The concentrated energy in each bag of Native dog food gives your canine athlete or household companion the competitive edge to achieve peak performance. And Native formulas use balanced, wholesome ingredients for a smooth digestive transition between native food levels. Experience the native difference. Go to nativedogfood.com today. Check it out. Your dog will be happy, and so will you.
Life can take you down many roads. It can take you over mountain ridges, down deep valleys, through plowed dirt, concrete, and steel, to a hard day's work. No matter where life takes you, it's taken one step at a time. Thoroughgood, an American company since 1892.
In the next sequence, you're going to see some interesting work with Blaze. Blaze goes on point as I'm heading towards the point. Why he suddenly starts to bark. That's a sign that they flushed, the dog has flushed the birds, or the birds have flushed on their own, whatever, and they've gone into trees. And I've seen this happen before. The dog starts barking they can see that the bird flew into the tree, and they start barking at it. And Blaze did a lot of barking. I think there were several birds that flew on him.
Blaze! 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 What's going on here? What's going on? Going on here, huh?
Well, I couldn't get any of those birds to flush out of the trees, so we kind of gave up on that brood. Next sequence, we've got Cordy back on the ground.
Got a point here if I can find Cordy. Got a point. Guess the bird flushed on her. Huh. Couldn't get close enough. She had it in there. Got away from us, huh? Got away from us. This is beautiful grouse cover here.
So then I give Paul the privilege of taking my Dina Dream for a hunt, and they quickly returned after running into a bear baiting site.
It's a bear bait site, and there's a license on the tree, and then there's a bear bait barrel and all kinds of stuff. So I turned around. As soon as I turned around, she ran back to you.
A real quick break for a message from a sponsor, and then we'll be right back with more upland bird hunting in the North Maine Woods. Hi friends. You know, whether you're a hiker, hunter, jogger, walker, all of those activities create sweat and moisture in your footwear. That moisture leads to bacteria, mildew, mold, all bad things for your feet. To eliminate that moisture, you need a peat shoe dryer. The new PowerCell Peat eliminates that moisture and creates a better atmosphere for good foot health. Well, you know, the old theory is that when the wind is blowing, it's cold, well, you go low. But as Frank Woolner used to say, birds are where you find them. We're at the top of a mountain here, and it looked kind of birdy, you know, good cover. So Courtney and I went out, and we immediately, within 30 yards of the truck, had 2 flushes out of tall, thick pine trees. And she even was pointing, looking straight up at the pine trees. But anyway, we've had 4 flushes within 100 yards of the truck here. And so you never know where the birds are going to be. The wind's blowing heavily, and they're seeking shelter. So always try something different if you can't find birds. We're high, it's cold, and the wind's blowing, but there were birds.
Well, so it's my turn to hunt with my Dina Dream, and it turns out to be a great little hunt. And here comes the 5-bird flush, so let's watch. Good work, Dina. Good work. I'm sorry I missed it. Good job, Dina. I gave her a shot because she had a nice point on a grouse. I think she saw it. I think she's... Whoa. That's another one. Dina, fetch! Good girl! Come on, fetch it here. Dina, come. Come on, bring it here. Good girl. Come on, let's go, Dina. Come. Dina, come. Bring the bird. Dina, fetch. Come on. Good job, Dina. We got after him, didn't we? Good girl. Good girl. Come here, Dina. Dina, come. Dina, come. Good job. Good job. Wow. Good job. Good girl. Let's put another shell in here. Good girl. Dina, come. Hey. Huh. I'll be damned. They're just going everywhere. Dina, we gotta go see if we can find that one. Come on, let's go see if we can find that one. Oh. I thought it fluttered. It might be a dead bird. No dead bird? I guess it kept going. Oh, that was fun, huh, Dina Dreams?
How many birds you got?
One.
Grouse?
Yeah. So, she went into the woods on the left-hand side, and Dina, come and stay here. Stay. So, and, you know, I couldn't see her, but the bell stopped, and it stopped long enough so that I knew that, you know, she had a point in there. So I went down. When I could see her, I was still like, you know, 15, 20 feet away, and she was flagging. And so what I realized was that she was flagging because I think she could see the grouse, and she could see the grouse moving away as I was moving in. And it flushed, and I took a wild shot at that because I wanted to reward her, but I knew it didn't connect to that one.
Let me see your bird, dear. Whoa!
Yeah, it's a nice bird.
Nice bird.
She retrieved it nicely, didn't you?
Yeah.
She gave me a nice retrieve. Yeah,
Boy.
and so there was a bird on the ground that flushed. I took a wild shot at it. She went back up towards the road. She went back up towards the road, and two more birds flushed. And I took a shot at each of those, and they both landed in a tree. And so I thought, okay, well, you know, maybe I can follow up on this tree stuff. And then another one flushed. She's still back up by the road. And another one flushed, and I shot at that one, and I connected. And
that's this bird.
Yeah, and then she is still working up in that neck of the woods, and one goes right over my head. I took two shots at that, and I thought the second shot might have connected. So we went looking for that, but I couldn't find it. I couldn't hear it, you know, and maybe it landed in a tree, but she searched the ground. She searched the ground all over, and we couldn't find anything. So I probably missed it. Probably.
Yes.
Yeah, so we really ended up on a high note. What a way to end. You and Blaze didn't have anything?
No. So what, that was like 5 birds?
Yeah.
5 birds.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't see where I shot this.
Call Dina.
Dina. Well, so that wasn't the 4 bird simultaneous flush that I had last year at Tim Pond Camps, but it was more of a staggered flush, with the first bird being solidly pointed by Dina Dream. So we had a bonanza.
Yes, you did. That was a great finish to our hunt, and I hope all of our viewers enjoyed that visit to the North Maine Woods. We certainly enjoyed hunting and filming it and presenting it to you.
And we
hope to meet you in the field someday.
Bird Dogs Afield, presented by Native Performance Dog Food, and brought to you in part by Pete Shoe Dryer, Thorogood Footwear, and Tim Pond Wilderness Camps.